Good morning, we're so glad you're here.
We daily vlog, so if you like this video, come back tomorrow.
And you'll want to because today is IVF day, transfer day. It's here.
Embryo transfer, fresh embryo transfer.
Looking, picking, when I really get to clicking, but I'm looking for a sister to revive and win a kiss. If you want some love, just let me know.
Look at this beautiful road.
Oh, the house is for sale.
I was referring to our road, becoming parents.
Oh, symbolic. Here we are. We're here to get it done. Here we are to get a little picture of a little embryo.
And not just the picture. We get to take the embryo home.
I know.
So we have a task at hand before we go in. I have to drink just a little bit more water. Because you have to transfer.
You have a good amount. You've got all of this in that entire water bottle.
This is more than, they told me 32 ounces. So basically with a transfer, you have to have a full bladder.
I couldn't do it.
I'm just nervous. I mean, they've been doing this for years. I'll be fine. But we got to do that. I feel good.
I feel good too.
I feel peaceful.
Good.
I haven't even taken my Valium yet. But a funny thing to know about me is when I get nervous, I get like
shaky,
shivery, like I'm cold, but I'm not cold, but like I feel cold, shivery. But I think I'm good right now.
I think we go in there soon.
Yeah, hold on, I want to show you something. These are socks that I'm going to wear after that are from my little sister's friend that I've known since she was like a little girl. She sent me these. They're lucky
Stick, baby, stick.
transfer socks. I guess like there's a lot of old wives' tales of different things that help.
Keep the little tootsies warm.
Yeah, so we'll put these on after.
I have no idea if that's even true.
No, it's like you're supposed to keep your feet warm.
Here we go to the Center for Reproductive Medicine in the Orlando Avenue Surgery Center. And look, there's us. Ready? Just getting ready for her last blood drawn before the IVF transfer. Weird thing, real quick. I just got so excited because we got in the elevator to go downstairs because we have to go to the surgical clinic to get ready for the transfer. We just saw a couple that was relatively young in age. So whoever you are, strangers, will be thinking about you.
Yes.
Sarah just did her last blood.
Until pregnancy test in weeks.
I gotta go to the transfer, the surgical center. Shh. That was it. The embryo's in there. This is my wife. She's my very best friend.
I'm considered pregnant until proven otherwise.
She has an embryo in her. Now it just needs to stick and start growing. But this, first of all, this is so great.
Like best case scenario. And the embryologist told me that we have 5 to freeze. They told me.
So we have 6
We have
embryos.
6 embryos. 6 out of the 10. Or I'm sorry, 6 out of the 8.
Made it. So there's different ratings on like the development and strength of the embryos, but 5 of the 6 that they're freeze or that we got are double A ratings.
Yeah.
And Loy said he's
The
never.
embryologist said that they all are the same grade.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, either way, we at least have 4, maybe
Either
5
way.
going to freezing, and they're all double A rating. And the embryo that they put in Sarah is a double A rating. And Loy said he's never seen a report. Now, Dr. Loy's been doing this for 30 plus years.
He said this is the best report he's ever seen.
And therefore he's giving us...
And he's like, he doesn't just say that.
No, and because of our age and everything and the ratings of how the embryos turned out, he's giving us like the best odds. Like it's not 100% guaranteed, but like he's giving us the very best.
He said this is the best odds I've given.
And he said 80%.
With your age and your health. And
80% chance that in 2 weeks we come back, it'll be a great test. So you are pregnant until I heard them clapping in the other room.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. Because basically they put it inside, but then they'd bring the like the tube back to the embryologist, and they give the all clear that the embryo
It's not in there.
not in there.
And they
There's
did that
nothing
already.
left, and that's why they clapped. The embryologist came out and was like shocked. He like was like and he was like showing all the nurses like, look at this, like this is.
It's a great rap
crazy.
sheet.
I'm like,
Do you guys want to see our embryo? We have a photo.
whoa.
There's our embryo.
So this is the baby.
The little darker spot.
Yes. And then this is the placenta that will attach and grow.
So all of that right there is the embryo. That is going to be our baby. Almost 4
Science,
years.
man.
Science.
I was like, kept thinking, I was like, this is a team effort. We all did it because they just kept saying good job to
Like
me.
not like me and you, but me and you and Dr. Lloyd
right.
and all
There
the
was
nurses
6
and the
people.
embryologists.
There was 6 people in there with me doing it. Dr. Lloyd, 3 nurses, the embryologist, and I want to say another like embryologist, maybe like learner, student.
Ready to go to food?
Yeah, he also said that he hasn't seen like he's like, this is like the perfect embryo. He's like, it's literally like you don't come across these often.
Well, it's gonna do its job now.
Holy smokes.
And we're gonna get you fed and then we're gonna get you on bed rest. We did it.
I was expecting good news, but like this is like
The best news that we
incredible.
could.
Like
The best news.
I'm very overwhelmed
And with joy.
with joy and like I don't want to say disbelief because like we said before, like it's the farthest we've ever gotten and we just like aren't sure. We don't know what's wrong. We don't know why this has happened to us. And so I'm still like getting good news here is like
Incredible.
So
Before we go home and go on official bed rest for the week or 2, we're going, this has become a kind of a tradition of ours. We're gonna go to Market on South. It's
we've
open.
gotten good news every time.
Yeah, so we gotta keep doing it. It's like not washing your socks during playoffs, if that's your thing.
Got the orange juice. It was $1 with my meal. That's a big orange juice. And then Peter got coffee.
This right here is old news, but I got it for myself because I saw the size and I wanted it all. I got the Deep Southern skillet bowl or scramble bowl. So I got the homies again, which are like the hot sauce, buffalo sauce,
Those are a little
cheesy,
fancier this time.
with the chives and stuff. And Sarah got the mac.
Mac and cheese. Last time I got buffalo, but this time I got garlic.
Look at that's
That was
literally
garlic.
just a giant chunk of garlic clove.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that on the top.
And then Sarah got the pancake
Pancakes.
platter.
Yeah, it's got like sweet onion on it and syrup and then the tofu scramble.
I think we're getting desserts for the road. You feel good?
Yeah.
You look great. That's mom's job.
Let's see. We're about to leave, but we're getting this Nanimo bar and this peanut butter blonde.
Alright, it didn't hit me until late last night when we were at the show that I'm gonna give Sarah a gift today. I'll show you guys in just a second. Sarah has no idea about it when we get home. I'll explain more then, but she's got no idea. I hope she likes it. We're home, we're home. Eve's super pumped. Eve. Oh, stretches. Eve, look at this. Eve, this is gonna be the little bean sprout that you're gonna rub against like this when we come home. And you're gonna bring the rope to play with. Right? Okay, I'll catch you. Oh gosh. Did you have a good nap? We're home now for the whole day. Alright, we're home, as you saw, because we already played with Eve. Sarah's relaxing. And we're gonna sit here and finish up a series that we kind of dropped off from watching
It's so
a
good.
few months ago. It's such a good show. Right here. Here it is.
This show is awesome. You should watch it. We've not said the name of it just because
It's not the
we
most
know-
kid-oriented though.
It's not the most kid-oriented show. It's not the most kid-oriented
mature
name.
for language.
We know there's little
It's-
ears that do
it's-
listen to our
It's
channel.
comical for adult ears and eyes.
Yeah. And Moira Rose is
I think she's the worst, but Sarah loves her.
David's my favorite.
I've had something in this drawer for 3.5 years. Sarah and I do not keep secrets from each other. I have kept, she may have seen this at some point in the last 3.5 years. But I don't think she has. And it's the biggest secret I've kept from her ever. Sarah and I are best friends first and foremost. People can sometimes be annoyed at our relationship because we are very best friends. We love each other so much. We tell each other everything. Family and traditions and being parents is something so important to us. We've talked about being parents before we were even dating because we've always been best friends. We had numerous conversations before we were dating about like what we saw ourselves at that time individually as parents and what we wanted in families. So I got her this present. So we've been trying since November of 2015. October, November of 2015. I bought this charm at Macy's on State Street in November of 2015. There's only one person in the entire world that I know of that knows about this, and it's Sarah's cousin Andrew. He helped us move from Roscoe and Broadway on the north side of Chicago down to the south side. He helped us move our furniture, and I showed him because he like saw it in the drawer. So thank you, Andrew, for never telling Sarah. And let me show you, and then I have to go give it to her because it's a necklace of a stork, because Sarah's mom wore a gold charm stork necklace during all 3 pregnancies of Sarah and her sisters. And I got one for Sarah to wear. And so right now she is pregnant until proven otherwise. And we are confident and we're sending good vibes to this embryo. I've waited so long to give this to Sarah. And right now is the time. Way in the back of my drawer has been this little Lynx London box. Here it is. This little stork charm. I'm gonna put it on a chain after I give it to her. I got you a gift.
What is it?
You gotta sit up for it.
Is it chocolate?
No, but I could always go get chocolate.
What's going on?
Wait, I just told the camera. I had this. Yeah, I feel like you may have seen this before. Have you?
I don't know what it is.
I've had it in my drawer, my junk drawer, for 3.5 years. Have you seen it? Be honest.
I don't know. It's not that little frame, right?
No. But I got this in Macy's on State Street, November 2015, after we talked about starting our family.
I don't think I have.
I snuck over after school one day before I went home to go to
School?
sleep. Yeah.
Is that long ago?
Yeah.
What is I'm so nervous. Oh my gosh. I've never seen it before. It's beautiful.
I just realized I think there's a little bit of
Tarnish
on it.
It's that. But we just, one of my Pandora bags. Did you show it?
There's a little bag. Yeah, I did.
Did you tell the story about my mom and my dad having it?
I didn't say how your dad gave it to her, right?
Yeah.
I didn't say that part.
Thank you, honey. I had no idea. I truly had no idea.
I don't know, this was just empty in your thing?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to use that.
Yeah. Thank you. Should I wear it now? Is it
so.
too...
I literally have only opened this box
It's funny that it's tarnished. It's been so long.
two or three times since I bought it. We're doing it. Let's show the camera up close. Oh yeah, it looks much better on the chain right here in the details. I can't believe how tarnished it got when it was just chilling in there, but
Yeah.
it cleaned up well.
Yeah.
There's the stork. That's Sarah, and that's our little one of our embryos, and all multiple embryos. So your dad gave your mom a gold charm version of that, right?
Right, when she was expecting, then she wore it through her pregnancies, and then she wore it through Christina's too.
Right, and now she's wearing it for Christina's second, but she kept it on after Violet was born for you in like hopes of good juju towards getting pregnant. Yeah. But now
I got my own.
you got your own. Say hello to the vlog, everybody. Live streaming. So like we showed just now in the live stream, it's many hours later.
Yes.
So I took a good nap. I went to the P.O. box and I went to the store.
We're watching Hook.
And I went and got some watermelon. So I'm gonna cut watermelon up for Sarah.
You said watermelon.
And then I dropped the camera. I got Sarah some pineapple.
Pineapple. The like chemical components of pineapple are known to helping implantation. So and laughing. That's why we're.
So I went and got
watching
3 whole
pineapple.
pineapples just to make sure we have enough. But I'm gonna go cut one up, roll out my legs because I feel like they're getting some wear and tear. I feel like I might switch up my schedule next week and get some more rest days, but we'll see. And then I have to go for a run.
Alrighty, so Peter is back from his run. I just did this really good like 30-minute meditation, positive affirmation, and it was really good. I can see myself doing that like regularly. I just put in It's a Wonderful Life for us to watch Christmas in July. I mean, with us, it really doesn't matter what month it is. But I can't help but think of like the part where Mary says, George Bailey lassos stork. And I still am wearing my necklace. I think I'm going to make it my everyday necklace. Wow, lucky 13. Comparison is the thief of joy. Theodore Roosevelt. That is so perfect because we have to remind ourselves not to compare our amount of kids or our progress through IVF to anyone but us. We are capable and we are on our way.
All right, so I'm back. I'm waking up early to do 13 miles tomorrow. And first full day.
If you're not feeling up for the full 13, it's okay.
Yeah. I'll listen to my body.
Yeah.
But tomorrow's like our first full day of bed rest because today was like active and doing the stuff.
Yeah.
But it was one of the greatest days of my life.
For real.
Probably the best day of my life, if only second to our wedding. So
Yeah, it's a good day. Thank you.
and thank all of you guys for joining us and following along and helping us and supporting us. It means more than you'll ever know.
It's good to be home.
It's good to be home.
We know what our goals are. We know what we hope to accomplish. And believe me, it's the most exciting and challenging assignment we've ever tackled at Walt Disney Productions.